Hello to everyone. Here is how a poor Korean boy built Hyundai. The story of Chung Ju-yung, founder of Hyundai, is a fabulous saga of persistence, vision, and hard work. Chung's journey from abject poverty to building one of the largest conglomerates in the world is truly a rags to riches story. Let us delve deep into the life of the man who built Hyundai. Early life. Humble beginnings. Chung Ju-yung was born on November 25, 1915, in a small, poor farming village called Asan-ri, in what is now North Korea. His family was really poor, living in the rural farming community of Asan-ri. Chung was the eldest among 7 children, with farming as the primary source of income for his family. From a tender age, however, Chung was dissatisfied with the life of a farmer. He wished to escape the bonds of poverty and dreamed of creating something big. His father, however, wanted Chung to continue in the family's footsteps as a farmer, and there was immense pressure for him to follow that path. Defying his father's wish, Chung had resolved to seek new opportunities. During several years, Chung repeatedly ran away from his family to the city in order to find work, but his father was able to locate him and take him back home every time. The first breakthrough. Leaving the farm. Chung was able to leave home once and for all when he was 16 years old. He started to walk more than 50 miles to the nearest city, Seoul, in search of better fortunes. At first, he took small odd jobs as a construction laborer, for instance, but with little success in finding a regular position. Finally, he managed to find a job in a rice shop in Seoul. This was the first experience of his entrepreneurial life. He soon earned his employer's trust by being hardworking and reliable. In 3 years, he could manage to save enough money for opening his own rice shop in 1937. Thus, this marked his entry into business. However, World War II and Japanese occupation led to a decline in the rice business, and Chung's rice shop went out of business due to economic hardship and the Japanese control over Korea. Founding a repair shop. The turning point. The collapse of the rice business did not daunt Chung from abandoning business. Chung, in the year 1940, took a loan and established a car repair shop called a Do Service Garage in Seoul. This came to be an important repair shop as it formed the bedrock upon which Hyundai would later grow into multinational status. Although small in size, Chung's astute sense of business and his efficiency made him prosper. The garage immediately received good response due to Korea's industrialization, where vehicles had started coming to dominate the roads. Post-war challenges. The birth of Hyundai immediately following World War II and the liberation of Korea from Japan in 1945, the country was decimated. Infrastructure lay in ruins, and the economy was devastated. These events did not deter Chung, who seized an opportunity to begin contributing to the redevelopment of the nation. He wanted to start a construction business because he believed rebuilding Korea would be an important task for many years. In 1947, Chung founded Hyundai Engineering and Construction Company. In the Korean name, Hyundai, a word meaning modernity, was used in honor of Chung's dream of a modern, prosperous Korea. The company began by undertaking small projects but shortly started to grow rapidly as South Korea began to industrialize under the government of President Syngman Rhee. Hyundai played a key role in rebuilding Korea's infrastructure, roads, bridges, and dams. Government projects and rapid growth. The big break for Chung came when his company won a contract from the South Korean government to build the Goyong Dam. He was successful in this project, which he executed successfully, opening more avenues with the government. Hyundai expanded rapidly during the 1950s and the 1960s with the involvement of the group in a number of key infrastructure projects, the construction of highways, the construction of ports, urban development projects, among others. Park Chung-hee, South Korea's military dictator, who seized power in the 1960s, pushed toward economic reforms and export-oriented industrialization strategy. In this regard, Chung Ju-yung aligned Hyundai's goals with the government's drive for rapid industrialization. Large contracts, like building a large portion of the Gyeongbu Expressway, one of the key highways linking Seoul and Busan, therefore, went to Hyundai. This watered down Hyundai's reputation as leading in road construction in South Korea. Diversification. Entry into the automobile industry. Ambition did not end with construction for Chung Ju-yung. He wanted Hyundai to be at the top of many industries. In 1967, he founded Hyundai Motor Company with the objective of making Korea self-sufficient in car manufacturing. Earlier, Hyundai had entered into an agreement with Ford to assemble cars in Korea, but Chung wanted to go beyond mere assembling of foreign cars. He wanted to build a Korean-made car from scratch. Finally, in 1974, Hyundai had the country's first nationally assembled car in history, Hyundai Pony. This was designed by the Italian designer Giorgetto Giugiaro. However, its parts came from around the world. They came from companies such as Mitsubishi Motors of Japan. For South Korea, Pony represented entry into the international auto industry. The Pony became very successful both in the domestic and, since it was exported to countries such as Canada and South America, international markets. Hyundai had established itself now as a serious player in the world automobile market. Overcoming challenges. The shipbuilding and heavy industries. Chung continued diversifying Hyundai's portfolio of businesses. In the early 1970s, since Korea had no shipbuilding capability whatsoever, Chung decided to enter the shipbuilding industry despite skepticism both foreign and domestic investors had. It was here that he founded Hyundai Heavy Industries in 1972 to build a world-class shipyard in Ulsan, South Korea. Nobody in South Korea had ever built large ships. The country had no experience and most people believed Chung was overly ambitious. However, Chung still believed that shipbuilding was vital for Korea's future. The country relied heavily on exports. Skeptical, Chung went to England and received orders from foreign companies to build huge oil tankers. Miraculously, Hyundai built the world's largest shipyard from scratch in a sparsely populated island and delivered its first ships on time. Hyundai Heavy Industries became one of the largest shipbuilding companies in the world and proved any challenge surmountable with Chung's vision and determination. Challenges and legacy. Through all the ups and downs, like the Asian financial crisis in 1997, when many Korean companies went to their knees, Hyundai kept growing and evolving. After surviving the crisis, the restructuring process turned Hyundai Motor Company into one of the world's biggest automobile manufacturers. By the 2000s, Hyundai cars won international acclaim regarding quality, reliability, and design. He passed away in 2001, aged 85, leaving indelible marks on the economy of South Korea and its place within the world. Today, Hyundai is an international conglomerate that has interests in building and construction, automobiles, shipbuilding, and finance. Lessons from Chung Ju-young's story. 1. Vision and ambition. The small achievements just could not satisfy Chung. He had a big dream both for his company and his country, and he pursued it relentlessly. 2. Resilience. From the failure of his rice shop, skepticism related to entry into shipbuilding, and many others, Chung faced a number of challenges. But he never gave up, whatever the odds. 3. Innovative spirit. Chung was not afraid to venture into industries where no experience existed within the country. Such risk-taking made Hyundai a world leader in many businesses. 4. National pride. Chung's ambition was never personal. He badly wanted South Korea to emerge as a modern industrial nation, and Hyundai played an important role in that transformation. The story of Chung Ju-young embodies determination, hard work, and vision in turning a poor rural farming village boy into the founder of a global conglomerate. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. For more videos, like and subscribe my YouTube channel.